So some of you might be wondering, what is this weird panel which is showing up in the videos? So I'd like to kind of show you. These panels are what's called acoustic panels, and the purpose of these is to reduce the reflection in the room, the sound reflection, so that you can get clearer sound and you don't get this weird reflecting, because when you get reflections you also get sort of interference, and when the sound reflects it tends to cancel certain frequencies. So these panels really help to sort of treat the room to have a less echo, and it's also much more comfortable to be in when you speak, and you can really hear the human voice more clearly. So these are very simple. You can make these guys by yourself. I did these two by myself, and it's basically a wooden frame, and it has a fabric over it. I can show you it around. So yeah, I have this fabric over it, and then I have this material what I use. This is actually glass wool, but if you have access to mineral wool, that would be better. But this also works, glass wool works as well. And then I have put this garden type of this kind of net around this glass wool, because glass wool is a nasty material to work with, and if you work with this stuff, it's always best to use gloves and eye protection and breathe some kind of a mask, because if this gets to your lungs, and it can be pretty nasty stuff. So basically just build the frame and fill this guy up with the glass wool and wrap it so that the glass wool doesn't come out. So this will effectively give you improvement in the room's acoustic sort of acoustic status, if you say. And if you do this, it's however better to not to overdo this, because if you fill every wall with this, the room will be quite dead, and it's always better to have some walls hard, so that the sound can still sort of be alive in the room and can still kind of reflect a little bit, but will not create this bouncing type of effect, which will effectively cancel some of the frequencies. So having a couple of these guys on the walls can really help a lot in terms of recording sound and deal with that. So yeah, I'm a really big fan of these, and these are super cheap, so only you need to buy the glass wool and the wood, and you can use other material if you have some frames or something in your house. No problem, you can use those, and just make it light so you can hang it like a picture. This is very light actually, it doesn't weigh almost anything, and I can just use a simple hook to hang it from the wall. So even if you live in an apartment where you can't really do any heavy duty construction stuff or heavy duty renovation stuff, you can still build these guys and put them on the wall and effectively give the room some acoustic treatment. So yeah, big fan of DIY acoustic panels.